Hello and welcome. It is the elimination final. It's the Penrith Panthers taking on the Canberra Raiders at Bluebet Stadium. And this is going to be a phenomenal matchup. These two teams playing 2 times in 2 weeks. And the last time they played, just last Tuesday, it was the Canberra Raiders with a 28-18 victory over the Panthers. The Penrith Panthers, their first final series ever, looking to get over here and just upset the Raiders. I'm your SRL Commissioner Will Cade, joined the commentary box by Eddie Oliver, and this is going to be a cracker of a match.
Indeed it will, okay. G'day there to you. And as you said there, second week versing each other. Both teams know their ins and outs and know how to take advantage of one another here on the footy field. What a game we have at Blue Bets, and I think it's going to be an amazing game here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one very much. These two teams, they put in absolutely everything. They are both fighters. The Raiders slipping into that 4th place spot just off a very narrow Cowboys victory. They're happy that the Seagulls left the margin too small. Tim James, images of him watching the game, extremely excited, and it's the Raiders with the ball they're going to start. It's Caval now with it, and Jesus, Panthers defense is hitting hard to start with. And they really want this, don't they?
They do. You know, it's, as you said there, it's an elimination final. Both teams want it. And you have to be able to show the desperation on both sides of the ball, on and off. And the Panthers are doing that early here.
Absolutely they are. As now it's Fe'u with the ball. Just playing it past the 40. They've made it up to their halfway line here, the Raiders. And it's been a good opening defensive set here from the Penrith Panthers, really showing what they've got and showing that they are here to play. A kick from Demando now. It's going to go down to the wing of Nathan Fisher as he takes the ball up just to the 25. And now it's going to be going to Irwin. They go right. It's Malchus now. The Panthers will be campaigning to get down this other end. How do you think that they're going to go in this game? Where do you think that their key players will be? Will it be in the forwards, backs, edges? Where do you think?
Well, it's going to have to come down to the halves here, okay? Connecting as they showed glimpses of last week, connecting with a grubber kick try. But that man there again, Kenny, he moved to the wing in the second half, and they're going to have their key performers playing all game here. And also the backs as well. The kick returns were lethal last week. Mansour, one of those people picking up a try. It's going to be a team effort here, okay?
Absolutely. This is a high kick now, letting it bounce. It's Ben Arnold. And the Penrith Panthers just let their defense sit back. A gap, and it's Kane Chapman-Kenny having to bring down the big prop. Going left now, it's Fe'u with the ball, fending off one. Trying to get past there, and he gets past Lachlan Sinclair, and a held-in tackle penalty is not what they needed. And that's disappointing to start off the match there.
Fe'u there milking the penalty, and the ref picked up on it, and they're going to get themselves out of their own end here. They were doing that already, but just a little kick there from the ref with the penalty, and they're straight. Oh, no.
And a forward pass there. And lucky one there. The Penrith Panthers are off the hook. They've got another chance to get down this opposite end and try and put points on the board. It's Ash Crutcher playing the ball. They go right. It's Hellier giving it to Irwin. Irwin driving forward and is going to play the ball just on the 30 there. Hellier in dummy half. They go left this time. Crutcher spreading it out to Ole, his halves partner. Running it up to the 20. Third tackle. They're making some good meters here, the Penrith Panthers. Ash Crutcher going right. It's Put now. Put's just brought down on that 10. Solid run there from the centre as they go left again. Sinclair looking to barge over. Barnes brings him down on a one-on-one. Fe'u comes and joins him just over 5 meters out now. What are they going to do? They go to Hellier. Ole, deep one. Crutcher puts a high ball up. Down to the wing. Who's underneath it? Tap back. Kane Chapman-Kenny is contained though. And that is good defense there from the Raiders.
Yeah, beautiful defense there from the Raiders. They tried that play a lot last week, the Panthers, and they finally got the back to go to the right person, but they were ready for it. They've been watching over that video footage of them from last week, and they're all over them there, the Raiders defensively.
Yeah, and now we got the ball just spreading a bit for the Raiders. They're trying to get out their own end here, and the defense from the Panthers has been really, really good so far within their own half. And as I say, Mansour's away! Mansour's away! Tim James brings him down on the 5. Tim James has got a bit of pace in him, doesn't he, for a hooker? They go left. It's Martin spreading it to Fisher down the wing. He's brought down. They didn't push him out. They didn't want to test their luck there. I think it was the number 4, Jason Lumo, bringing him down. Is Hellier now trying to drive for the line. Daniel Hellier, the rookie, just looking for the line, but the Raiders' defense is just all over the place. Scrambling to get to these players. Irwin brought down now 5 meters out. It's the 4th tackle. They go left. O'Shea Olay, dummies one way. Not a very effective one. He's brought down. He's about a meter short there. You can sniff the try line. Where are they going to go? Hellier goes deep. It's right. Oh, and an offside penalty off a knock on. And that is disappointing way to end a set for the Penrith Panthers.
They were all jumbled there, the Panthers, towards the end of the set. There were 3 people all surrounded in a triangle, all in the way of each other. Hellier tried to pinpoint the pass to the kicker. Just couldn't get there. Bit of a ricochet offside penalty there given to the Raiders.
Yeah, it's disappointing stuff there. They won't be happy with that. And once again, the Raiders are tasked with the mammoth effort of getting out of their own half. As we go left now, it's Barnes with it. Driving through. Actually stepping through, rather, and finding Kane Chapman-Kenny, who's been good so far. He's had to make a couple of tackles. As they go left, it's Fe'u now, driving it straight through the middle. 25 out from the opposition try line. Dummying one way, or rather scooting one way. Leondis, straight through the line, inside ball. It's James is over. He's fended off Hellier, and he scored the first try for the Canberra Raiders.
You couldn't start it any better, and it's the veteran hooker with the deception there. Shouldering right one way, then passing it out there, and then straight through the hole. Markers all over the place, and then following through as well with the assist and line break. Picking up the crumbs, fending off one, going under the sticks there to start the scoring here for the Canberra Raiders.
Yeah, fantastic try there. It was James setting up that play eventually. Leondis getting onto the ball, getting a line break, an inside ball back to James, getting the fend on the young Daniel Hellier, the inexperienced hooker. And he just showed off why he's such a dominant hooker, why he's one of the best in the game. Fantastic stuff there from Tim James. As the kick is slotted over, it's going to be 6-0 for the Raiders, 10 minutes in. And that was a bit of a weird one there. It was really the penalty that gave way for the Panthers because their defense has been so good. And they've had a couple chances at this Raiders line. They just haven't been able to complete yet.
You know, that's where it's going to come from here today, okay? It's just going to be coming from what team wants to stay in their grind the longest, and whoever gives those opportunities away, both sides are willing to grab on that opportunity and just make them pay for it, as the Raiders already have here.
Yeah, we've got Fe'u running straight into them there, the big lock. Going left, Mataus giving it to Caval. He's going to play the ball on the 40 here. He's brought down by Daniel Punch. They go right. It's Mataus going to Leondis. He's going to play the ball 45 out from their own line. Once again, trying to get out of their own half here. The Panthers' defense, they're looking a little bit more tiresome as Fair goes straight through, gets an offload. Ben Arnold brought down 30 meters out from the try line now. The arm goes up of the referee. What's going to happen? They go left. It's Mataus putting in a little bit off the toe. Jacob Morrison running the ball, but he's brought down there comfortably. That's John Boy Mayava bringing him down.
All over the place there, and defensively towards the end of that set there, the Panthers, but they scrambled and forced the Raiders to their kick, and now making their way out of their own end. Malchus is going to get them there.
Luke Malchus is driving there. They're going to play the ball. They go left. It's Lachlan Martin, rather. Sorry, Lachlan. As they're going to play the ball 45 out. They're trying to get into this. Maybe an early the cards. No, it's not, as Daniel Punch takes the hit up there. 35 out. Who's it going to go to? It looks like it's setting up on this right side for Crotchy. Yes, it is. And he's going to stab it deep. They need a good kick chase here as Marshall Edwards is going to take the return. Marshall Edwards against his former team. That's KCK once again cleaning up the scraps of that defense.
Well, he's looking dangerous already, Edwards, as he was last week, getting a run of, length of the field try. They need to look out for him here, the Panthers. He could do that same again this week.
Yeah, absolutely he could now as... What's that man? Corral. Oh, another held and tackle penalty here. 40 metres up from the try line. They won't take the 2, and Mataus is going to kick it for touch. That is not happy. Lachlan Martin getting up and just unbelievably mad.
No, it wasn't. We heard the ref there over the comms. That's their last warning here for the Panthers. One more mistake and somebody's going to go for 10 here, okay?
Referee's backed himself into a corner here. Next one is going to the bin for the Panthers at the very least. Repetitive penalties. It's just not a good look for the Panthers as Eli Barnes is brought down. Clinging on for dear life. I think it's Lachlan Sinclair there. As they're looking both ways. They go right. It's Fe'u with the ball. Tauranga Fe'u trying to just bust through this line, but Luke Malka's there to meet him. The big front rower off to the Storm next season as Leondis tries to put a shot on there. Brought down just meters short. Tim James goes left. It's holding up there for Mataus. As 5 meters out is where they find themselves. Once again, the Canberra Raiders very close to the line, off the back of a penalty. They go right. It's Mayava with a little cheeky grubber. Who's underneath it? It's Thompson. Oh, Malchus has dove on him and just held him back.
He dove early. He needed to get the ball and dive just a meter later. And then Fisher breaking a tackle here. Oh my gosh, they've been left off the hook there. The Panthers, they could have been all sorts. And a penalty will be going their way.
I think it's Eli Barnes there giving away the penalty. One of their own there, the Penrith Panthers, will get out a bit of hot water here and hopefully find this other end. Be a little bit more impressed with themselves there. The Canberra Raiders defense, maybe they're starting to fatigue.
What a turn of events here at Bluebets, Kay. You know, the Raiders putting the pressure on for the first 20 minutes here, and it's looking like to slowly just calm down here for the Panthers. Getting themselves into the grind. Defensively, they've held up well. They've been under a lot of pressure. And they've just turned them away in all scenarios besides one.
Essentially, that's exactly what they're doing. As we have Lachlan Martin now playing the ball at the 30. They go to the left. It goes out to Nathan Fisher now. Looking to just get around some defense, but they can't quite. They're using this wing quite well. As Lachlan Martin, the skipper, takes it hard into the core of the Raiders defense. Playing the ball in the 10 is where they're going to find themselves for this last tackle options. Hellier with the ball. He goes right. O'Shea Ole, high kick. It's a little bit shallow. Where's it going to land? Into the chest of Barnes. And once again, the Panthers not completing on that one.
Yeah, no, they're Eli Barnes, just all confidence, just calm, cool, and collected, as we say here, Kay. Just took it beautifully there, right in front of the sticks, 5 meters out. The kick was a bit shallow, so there's no real pressure on him, and there were plenty of players around there to scramble just in case if the Panthers got the bat back.
Yeah, absolutely. As we go right now, it's Leondis with the ball. Just pushing forward in this one. They're going to go left. Goes to Caval. Caval driving for his team once again. Trapped within their own 50 here. The Panthers defense has just been ruthless. Just putting in a lot of contact, and they've really held and contained the Raiders into the zone half well they can. As Fisher straight to the line. Barnes has to catch up to him. Marshall's on his outside. He brings him down. Jordan Lewis joining in that tackle, retreating to the line. No fullback at home. What do? They go to Riff. Go to Diab. Diab gets an inside ball. It's Irwin. He's brought down by Fe'u. 20 meters out now. Second tackle. Where are they going to go? It's Hellier with the ball. They go left. Ole spreads it to KCK, who can't get around. I think it's Mayava on that edge there. They play the ball. They go right. It's O'Shea Ole giving the ball. Callum Irwin. It was a cutout pass. Irwin's down. And it looks like Tim James is letting it try now.
Well, it's all the forwards here, Bluebets. The ref's gone up to the bunkers, no try. 1-on-1 there, you're not going to stop Irwin. What an enforcer he is for this Panthers forward pack. Last week, 65 minutes, just playing his guts out for his jersey. And he's got the first points for them here, just beside the sticks. And Ole here's going to look to tie it up here with 21 gone.
Yeah, Ole will be looking to switch it up here. Just a little bit over 10 meters out is where he will be kicking it from, and pretty much in front of the sticks. And you'll think that he gets his kick and ties up the game, and well, what a turn of events. The Panthers, their defense is looking good, and now they've backed it up with a good attacking set. How do you think they start getting on a roll here?
Well, they just need to keep what they've been doing for the past 21 minutes. Yes, they did let in that one try, but they haven't kept conceding. They kept turning up and just kept following their process. With the game plan that they've looked to be in here today. Just play both sides of the ball, and the rewards will come as they did there for Irwin. Just need to hold up defensively, and then just use that energy that they use, and, you know, the confidence that their defense gives them for their attack here, the Panthers.
Absolutely, as we have Coda Diab running it straight and hard. He's brought down just over 10 meters out. He's going to play the ball. They go right. It's O'Shea Ole given to Lachlan Martin. And I think that the Rahul Kaval, his Raiders will make it very difficult for the Panthers to get in a roll here. As they look to be backing up with a good defensive set. Chapman Kenny playing the ball. They go left, inside now to Daniel Punch, trying to run through the middle. Missing his days at prop. And he's going to play the ball. They go left. O'Shea Olay goes to Cody Mansour. Mansour's brought down, 5th tackle on the 50. Do they take the kick within their own 40 and just try and sneak a 5th tackle 40-20? No, they don't, as Olay's going to just put in a good slot. It's going to go straight. Demando there takes it on the full.
Yeah, good return there from Demando. The chase is just a bit slacking off there and weren't on Demando as quick as they would have wanted to be. Allen here taking the run. The Raiders, they just need to keep in the game here, keep in the fight. There's no pressure. It's tied up on the scoreboard. It's anybody's game at the moment.
Absolutely, it is anyone's game at the moment. And it's going to be a tough one indeed. These two teams, very physical. And with everything on the line, there's no doubt that they want this. He's got Eli Barnes playing the ball. They go left. Straight to Rahul Kaval, the captain, trying to lead his team around the park a little bit with that run. Very close to the line now. It's Mayava. Gone right. Mataus puts in a grubber. Looks like it's a knock on. Yes, it is. Referee waving his arm above the air. And Daniel Hellier is going to be brought down. It's going to be tackle 0. Just over 10 metres out from their own line.
Yeah, the grubber kick, they were a bit far out there for it, and it was cleaned up there easily. Diab with the run. He had a good first stint last week. Martin as well. The forwards here trying to get them out of their own end here for the Panthers.
Absolutely, as we have Tallis Riff now with the ball. He's just running it hard there as they go right. Daniel Punch. Just running it through the middle. They're just using their forward pack. Oh! That's got to be an offside. Referee says play on. Michael was somehow squared. I don't know how that was allowed to play on, but never mind. I'm sure that the bunker will have something to say about that later as a kick now, and it's going to bounce out, and I don't mind that last tackle play there from Ole, just running the clock down a bit and letting his team have a breather.
Well, it was quite far away there, the winger for the Raiders, and good composure by just letting the kick go. But as you said, the Ole just keeping the ball in there and playing the field position and just looking for back their defense here, the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers, they have another big defensive set. They've just been doing an extraordinary amount of defending in this game, and they've been doing a great job at it as Mayava's brought down, dragged back in that one even. He's going to play the ball just 30 metres out from his own line. Kaval goes inside to Lewis. Not breaking the 40-metre yet. Oh, and they're laying in the tackle a little bit. They're lucky. They've got to be careful. Referee, the final warning still stands as they've got Lillard now. He's going to play the ball just after the 50. As they go left. Kaval running it hard. Only make it to the opposition 40. Now the Raiders will be disappointed they couldn't get much further in that set. Mataus putting in a kick. KCK on the kick return. What can he do? He steps one. Can't get around. I think that's Lewis. And he's brought down there. And geez, it's a tight one. It's just a massive contest at the moment. Both teams throwing everything they got at each other.
Yeah, they have. They're just playing, perfection footy here at the moment, both teams. Nobody's giving an inch for each other. It's going to come down to who makes that one mistake, who's going to give away the penalty, who's going to throw the forward pass or knock the ball on. That's all it's going to come down to here today, Kay.
Yeah, it is as we go right now. Inside ball. Callum Irwin trying to break through the line. Tim James not letting him pass that time. As they're going to play the ball, they go left. It's O'Shea Ole with the kicking duties once more. Kicks it off the right boot. Finds Demando on the right wing. And he's brought down their good kick chase from the Panthers.
The Panthers here, they've sort of changed up their kicking options. Last week, they kicked all the way down to Edwards, who, got that length of the field try. This week, kicking it down to Demando and just all over him defensively in every return, trying to wear him down and limit Edwards' ball here.
Yeah, absolutely, as we have Xavier Demando with the ball now. It's a 4th tackle, still within their own half. I wish we had the statistic of tackles in opposition half, because I'm sure that the Panthers would have a pretty small number. As Tim James is going to play the ball now. As they go left, it's Thompson with the kicking duties. And it's KCK on the full once again. Here's a good kick return. No, he's brought down on the 15. And a good kick chase there. It really is just end-to-end footy at the moment.
Yeah, it is end-to-end footy, and Owen's looking to break it open with an offload here to
Crutcher's away. Crutcher's got a bit of space. He saw daylight for a second before Marshall Edwards came across. Sorry to cut you off, Eddie. The Panthers making some good meters, and now they're outside the opposition half. Inside ball, KCK. It was read beautifully by Marshall Edwards, KCK's going to play the ball there. It's Crutcher now. Inside ball. They try the same thing with the centre this time. It's Nate Putt instead. Where are they going to go? They go left. Hellier inside now. Using probably some of the forwards. No, Olay with the run. Last tackle now. 35 out from the opposition try line. They'll probably just kick it and once again play that field position game as Crutcher stabs it to the wing of Marshall Edwards. And no one's there to make the tackle. Putt gets there eventually.
Yeah, that's better defense there on Edwards. That's what they missed last week there. The centre there and Putt just making the tackle. Lewis with the run coming off the bench. We haven't seen much of the Raiders interchanges there. And Tim James, just a bit of smarts there.
An offside penalty is given away. The Panthers won't be happy with that. And the Raiders, the green machine, will get a green light to try and get down this opposite end.
Yeah, come towards the end of the first half. The Raiders looking like in good field attacking position. One last chance here for them to maybe strike back before half.
Yeah, absolutely, as we have Eli Barnes. He's going to play the ball. Just a bit over 30 out. It's Luke Thompson going left. Intercept by Crutcher. He's going to be brought down on the 40 there, and that's a good play there from Crutcher. As they go left, Daniel Hellier going to O'Shea Olay. Lachlan Martin with the ball, trying to run it forward. Not much in that one there. As they go right, Crutcher trying to break the line. He gets a half break there from Jordan Lewis, who just grabs his shoulders and brings him down. Hellier goes left. Tallis Riff, driven back by Feu in that tackle. 40 metres out now. As they go left, Daniel Hellier goes to Callum Irwin. Once again, this defensive effort from the Raiders is extraordinary. Both teams very hard to crack at the moment. We'll see maybe with the impact of the second half substitutes coming on as Demando steps one, he's gone. KCK is coming across. Will he catch him? Yes, he will, I think, just before the 10. Crutcher came up behind. There's another player there. I didn't see who it was. I think it may have been Jacob Morrison. Rushing up in the line now. Daniel Punch crunches Caval and just cuts off his line of passing as they go right now. Spreading the ball. Luke Thompson with it. Brought down just short of the line now. Where are they going to go? It's Luke Thompson playing the ball. They go left. It's fair. Give it to Mataus. Daniel Punch with the tackle. Someone help him. Mataus is powered over. And the Raiders are on the board, I think, for the second time.
Well, it's gone up a try. Yeah, as you said there, Kay, the second time he's got there. The little number 6 just powering over. Daniel Punch there by the looks of it. What a turn of events this here is for the Raiders, looking to go into halftime leading here.
Yeah, the young half done a great job there. Tongan international player. He came from the Mines in the last season, I believe, and he's just slotted in well at the Raiders. Fantastic work to him as Thompson's going to kick this, and he's slotted that over there. 12-6 is the score. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. What do you think the Panthers boys are thinking going into the sheds shortly?
Well, I know that they're down on the score, and it's 6 the difference here at the moment coming into half-time, Kay, but both teams should be holding themselves high. Just the standard that both of them have played at so well with the Panthers. They might be down, but the standard that both teams have come and played here at the moment in the first half here, Kay, has set the tone for finals footy, and it is finals footy. Low scoring, both teams at each other's necks, and points are coming very hard. It could be anybody's game at the moment still here, Kay.
It absolutely could be. As we have Caval brought down just before the 30 there. Looking both ways. They could choose to go left. It's Leondis barging over Daniel Punch, leaving him in the dust, finding his way to the 50. Maybe they're going for another try before the halftime break. Tim James now with the run from dummy half. Brought down by the number 15 for the Panthers. That's Tallis Riff there. They go left. It's Arnold now with the run. 30 seconds left on the clock. It's fourth tackle. Mayava brought down 20 metres out. 20 seconds left. They're going to get one more play in this half. What will they do? Marshall Edwards goes to James. James puts the grubber in for himself. Hellier cleans it up. And Hellier's just going to run it and take the tackle. There we go. It's halftime. The Canberra Raiders up 12-6 in this elimination final. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to the second half. We're looking forward to this one here. It's 12-6 is the score. Canberra Raiders up at halftime break. And geez, what a defensive effort. Just a very physical game so far. The Panthers boys, I think everyone in the stadium went quiet for a second in the halftime break. And they were copping a spray a bit. They haven't made too many errors, I didn't think. But the coach disagreed. They need to inspire themselves here a bit, and Lachlan Martin is no doubt going to lead his team and lead that charge. How do we think that the Panthers are going to respond in this second half, infamously being a second half team?
Well, I'm sure that the captain there and Lachlan Martin is going to take what the coach said under his belt and also his own thoughts and just give his own team a kick up the backside there. There's Fisher there. It's a good start here from them, looking good here early. As you said there, Kay, a second half team. We could be in for a blowout here from the Panthers.
Yeah, not quite yet. It's too early to say which way the game will swing, but that was a good run from Fisher, and it's a good set to start their half. They've been playing the field position game pretty much all game so far, and this is no exception to open this second half. Just brought down the 15, Xavier Demando. We'll see how this defensive set goes for the Panthers.
Oh, didn't know what to do with the ball there, whoever was at hooker, but it went to Laumu. And then everybody's offside here, but the Panthers are going to look for that defensive set. Just back up both sides of the ball like they did early in the game. That's how they got themselves back into it. They just need to go back to the original game plan is Laumu again. Oh, no.
A knock on here. And thank God for that call, because otherwise Luke Thompson would be away. A knock on from the Raiders. That's disappointing for them. The Panthers, we're looking to just campaign as Nathan Fisher tries to turn Barnes inside out. He does for a second. Second row getting there eventually. Where are they going? They're going right now. It's Ollie Parche. Given to Luke Malkus. Trying to just split the ball on the inside there and give that big front rower a chance. As they go, Ben Punch, running now with the ball, the number 16. 10 metres out from the try line. Where they go? They go right. It's Ollie Parche with the ball driving, pushing, brought down Tim James. He had a good first half. He's starting off with a good defensive second half, and with the stopping of Parche there. Fifth tackle now. Ola's out of the play for this one. Where are they going to go? Surely you go to Crutcher. As Daniel Hellier, that's exactly what he does. High ball. Where it is? Where's it going? It's out the right wing. Who's underneath it? Marshall Edwards. And he's going to be brought back in. I think it's Coda Diab there. Taking Marshall Edwards and getting a repeat set for his team.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there from the Panthers. Starting off the second half well there, just playing to their, key players, the halfbacks. Croucher putting in the kick, just putting on the pressure early here, just slowly winding the cog on the Raiders' patience and fitness here, looking just to suffocate them here of ball here, the Panthers.
Yeah, absolutely, as we have Ben Punch just getting it there as they go left. It's Lachlan Martin trying to run it all the way to the 20 is where he finds himself eventually. Where are they going to go? They go right this time. It's O'Shea Ole going right. Ollie Parche. Good ball there. Tim James bringing him down. They get a very good attacking opportunity as Lachlan Martin. He looked very close to scoring, then the pass just needed to be a touch faster and he could have just ran onto it. He wasn't quite expecting it. Ole on the last tackle brought down Tim James, cramming in there. And good stuff there from the hooker.
Right on the spot there, Tim James. The line speed of him, just running off the line, just to perfection. And what a run here from Lewis.
Yeah, fantastic run there from Jordan Lewis. As they go left here, it's Luke Thompson given to Wally Allen. Looking to make meters for his team. They go left. It's Jordan Lewis bumping off one. A huge hit there. KCK has to bring him down. The fullback, no easy task to do on someone like Jordan Lewis. As they go, play the ball, they go right. It's Samuel Lillard now, straight to the line. Who's there? KCK stops him in time. Is anyone going to help him around the legs? Yes, they are. Ben Punch gets there in the nick of time. Referee Ashley Klein wants to have a look at upstairs regardless.
Yeah, regardless of that, 2 on the tackle. 1 up on the top. Ben Punch around the legs there. They needed to make that tackle. Otherwise, it would have been a quite drastic surge the Panthers would have needed to make to get back into the game. But 5th here. Beautiful
now
stuff
we have
there
Coda
from
Diab with the ball. They go left, and it's going to be a tough set here, getting out of their own half. The Raiders will not be giving any inch, I don't think, as the markers there caught a little bit in an offside position. Hellier not daring to scoot because of what happened early in the first half. As they go right, it's Oshaole going to Chapman Kenny. Brought down 35 out from their own line. 4th tackle. Do they take the early kick? Is the fullback out of position? No, they don't. Oli Pache straight to the line. Oli Pache gives it away. Lumu's got the ball now.
There's somebody there as well. Who was it? Looks like to be Ole. He was right there. The pass was on point. Just missed it and went to the hands of Laumu. Picked it up here. Raiders just over the halfway. 2nd tackle.
Yeah, as they go, Lecky Tua straight to the line. Brought down just on the 20 there. They go right now. It's Mataus with the ball. It's going to be brought down on the 10. There's not much that the Raiders are doing here. There's not much to say. I'm just on the edge of my seat. Anything can happen for either team here. O'Shea Ole bringing down Charlie Rossini, as they go left. Jordan Lewis driving on that one. 5th tackle. The Panthers hold him out again.
Went for a settler there, but the Panthers have been put on the back foot every time the Raiders have the ball. Diab trying to wind his way up, but how good has the Raiders interchange forwards been starting this second half, Kate? Just making meters and then allowing the little men just to settle it down and just keep the pressure on. And they're backing their defense here, the Raiders, by the looks of it.
You know, they've been terrific. The Raiders' game plan in the second half so far has been pretty good. The Panthers' defense has just been better so far. Lachlan Martin leading his team around with the run now. And he's just probably had a couple words with some key defenders and just as to what their role is in this second half. As Eli Barnes lets that one bounce, and he's going to be brought down on the 30 there. They're going to try and just keep the ball down this edge and try and shepherd them towards their own try line here. The Panthers are trying to push the Raiders back.
Yeah, went down the blind side there, the Panthers, and kicked it straight down to Barnes, who got around 1, but wrapped up beautifully. There's a good kick chase on him. Could have been very dangerous there. They could have gone all the way, but good stuff there from the Panthers.
Yeah, very good stuff from the Panthers there. As we got on the 4th tackle, they're going left, spreading it down to the wing of Marshall Edwards. What are they going to do for the last tackle option? As they go, Marshall Edwards plays the ball. Mayava goes right.
Oh, no.
It's going to be an awkward one there. Yep, a knock on. And the Panthers let off the hook there. And they'll be happy with the field position they have to start this set.
Well, here's the opportunity that's been presented to them. That's all it's going to take in this game. Somebody presented an opportunity. And a switch play here happening. Oh, no.
As we've got Tim James coming up with the ball. That's not what they needed there. Charlie Rossini goes left. It's Mataus with the ball. Lecky Tua now. Brought down on the 30, and the Panthers just giving away the ball there. As they go right, it's Lillard. Lillard straight through the line, gets an offload. KCK reads it. Tim James isn't getting away with it this time. Daniel Heather was nowhere in sight. He didn't want to try and defend that again. He didn't want to let himself down. As Rossini now, 10 metres out from the try line. They're close. The Raiders are sniffing him out. They're sniffing out the gaps. The Panthers aren't giving them much. 5 metres out, referee arm in the air. What's going to happen? 5th tackle. They go right. Mataus, high kick. Where's who? Who's where? Nathan Fisher underneath the ball in the air. And there we go. Brought down just short of the line. And a fantastic take from Nathan Fisher. As Oli Pache goes straight through now.
Yeah, beautiful take there. How good has Fisher been in the second half? He started off with making line breaks and just getting the Panthers out of their own end. But now it's the forwards, Pache and then Martin going straight through holes here. looking good here, the Panthers.
Yeah, looking very good here, the Panthers. The defense is just looking a lot better. And just their game awareness is looking better in general. Offload here to Daniel Hellier. He gets a couple extra meters for his team. Still plenty of time on the clock. It's only 6 points, the difference. And I think the Panthers are just being patient right now. They're playing good footy. And just knowing that if they back themselves and just back their game, a crack will eventually open in the Raiders' line and in the Raiders' game. And they'll be able to exploit that to their full potential.
Yeah, talking about backing your game here, they've definitely turned up defensively here on these kick returns here, the Panthers. Oh my gosh, what a tackle there on Lewis. No line breaks off of kick returns from memory yet, just turning up for each other here, every single player. They want this win. They want to go all the way this year, the Panthers.
Yeah, there's only been a couple kick return half breaks as we go here. It's the 5th tackle there. Tim James going to play the ball just over the 50 out from his own team. Matt Oos gets the ball deep. Goes to the wing of Jacob Morrison, as we have... Oh, it's a good run there. And there we go, a half break from him off the kick return.
Yeah, definitely playing with fire there, though, but he did well there to position himself just not towards the sideline, so he could have been driven out. And then Malchus here winding up. It's going to be looking towards the last set of interchanges here for both teams, and then it's just going to be who can hold on for the longest.
Absolutely is, as Cody Mansour is going to be brought down on the 50 as they go right here. It's O'Shea Olay with the ball. 4th tackle. It's going to be the 5th now. Ben Punch brought down the 40. What's going to happen? No one can tell. They go left. O'Shea Olay puts the kick in. It's a good one. It's a deep one. Xavier Demando on the full, taking that one. He's brought down. Another good kick chase there from the Penrith Panthers.
Yeah, good tackle. They're not giving the Raiders an inch here. Well, they're trying not to. Lewis, they're trying to wind up. The Panthers, they're just compressed and just turning up for each other one-on-one. They know who's going to go where. They know how many players they need to make the tackle. And the Raiders, they're just giving it their all here. Both teams just giving everything that they have. Who's going to crack first?
Yeah, it is just a matter of who's going to crack first, and both teams' quality sides. Tim James pushing forward in that one, finding the 40-meter. They're going to play the ball there. They go left. It's Mataus in the back. And who's there to field it? Of course, it's Jacob Morrison. He's running. He's sprinting towards the line. He wants the contact, and he's eager to have it and just put everything on the line for his team.
You're feeling a bit heavy now here. Probably the forwards running on fumes here slowly. About 18 minutes left here in this game. Going that way again, Pute. Good run there from him. The Panthers just making their way out of their own end here and doing a good job of it.
As they go left, Ash Crutcher taken on the line now. 4th tackle brought down inside their own half. Most of this half is just played in the middle of the field, I think. And I think that it'll be well worn by the end of it. You're looking like a bit like a Union field, I believe. As they play the ball, it's Lachlan Sinclair. Hellier goes right. It's Crutcher putting in a kick, and he stabs it out towards the edge. And it's Marshall Edwards fielding it on the full. And he steps one, brought down just past the 30.
That's what we've been talking about, Kay, just turning up for each other. But you're talking about the majority of the game playing in the middle of the field. That's where they go there with Charlie Rossini. It's going to be the little fellas, and somebody's giving way here for the Panthers. But it's going to be the little fellas here who's going to take advantage of those old tiring forwards there in the middle, and it could be Mataus here who's going to kick for touch.
And Mataus is going to kick it into touch. It looks like it's across the opposition 40 there. It's a good kick. And the Panthers, they need to be careful here. They've let in too many errors and too many points this game alone off the held and tackle penalties. Getting a bit lazy in the ruck. Referees fed up with it. And they may be very soon warned again as they go right here. It's Edwards going to Demando. So not Edwards at all. Demando's playing the ball in the 20. Where they're going to go, it's Lumu going left, going to James. Playing the ball on the 10 there. Sinclair bringing him down. As they go left once again, Luke Thompson goes to Jordan Lewis. Lewis looking for the line. 5th tackle here. What's going to happen for the Raiders? They go deep. It's Mataus. High kick. Who's underneath it? Who's where? A tap back there for Eli Barnes.
Oh.
And an excellent defensive effort from Nate Putt there As he brings down Eli Barnes just short of the line. Fantastic tackle there from the centre.
What a fantastic tackle it was. Superb there even. The courage there, putting your body on the line for your team as you could be coming to the closing stages of your game. And then get the offload too.
Yeah, it's Lachlan Sinclair playing the ball 35 out from the try line. They go left. It's Lachlan Martin trying to drive forward in that one. Brought down just before the 50. He's going to play the ball there. They go left. It's O'Shea Ole giving it out to Malchus. Malchus embracing his inner. Luke Short and playing on the wing. He's going to go right now. It's Nathan Fisher going to O'Shea Ole. Lachlan Martin with the ball, driving, pushing, trying to get something for his team here. As he plays the ball 25 out from the try line, Hellier looks over his shoulder. He decides to go left. O'Shea Ole puts in a kick and it's allowed to bounce. Who's going to run onto a Marshall Edwards?
Kick.
Oh, he's dead in goal!
My gosh.
The touchies have waved their flags. He's dead in goal, and the Penrith Panthers will get another shot at the line.
It was a deep kick there, but they decided to back themselves and then trying to wind up. What a dropout there. They were going 50 metres. The back foot there just goes on the dead ball line, and the dropout here, the Panthers, what an opportunity this is for them.
Let's go Chapman Kenny now with the ball. They go left. I mean, inside. As Chapman Kenny. Now they go left. Crutcher goes left again. It's Moransor with the ball. Gets around Lumu for a second there. Luke Thompson saving that one. As they go right, Ole gives it.
Oh,
good one. Daniel Punch, it holds up and punches over for the Panthers.
What a line ran there from Daniel Punch. Just playing short off of his half. Drew in two defenders straight through the hole. A bit of a juggle there from him. But all calm there, just collects it and straight over here for the Panthers. What a kick we have here in the replay. Short ball there, looking to play out the back. They overread the situation. And Punch there straight through, playing 80 minutes. He's fatigued. But he's using that footy brain of his, playing short there. And beautiful stuff from the Panthers.
Excellent stuff there from Daniel Punch. And just being able to hold onto that awkward ball just shows what an experienced player and what a valuable player he is for the Penrith Panthers. He's done well to hold onto it and score. And the kick there from O'Shea Ole, it's tied it up. It's 12-all. Just over 10 minutes left in this half. In this game, it's the elimination final. The SRL doesn't get better than this, Eddie.
No, it doesn't. And the Panthers looking to have some momentum here after that try. Looking forward to doing it, hopefully. But Thompson here, they're just going to have to play defensively and just hold out what the Panthers want to throw at them this set here. And then hopefully just get back to where they left off after that try and just look to finish it here as we are coming into field goal territory here, Kay.
As here we go. It's the last 10 minutes of the game. It's the last 10 minutes of one of these teams' seasons. And it's a very important one indeed. It's the Penrith Panthers tied at the moment. Bluebet Stadium, their home, their lovely, beloved fans egging them on. Eager for a win, eager for a finals berth. As they go left, Ash Crutcher. Oh, an awkward one from Crutcher. It's a knock on even. Ben Arnold comes away with it on the 40 here.
The foot of the mountain's just gone silent here at the moment, Kay, at Bluebets. After that, they're 30 metres out. They're in position. When they take it, that's another question here for the Raiders.
I don't know if they'll take it yet. And I think that the Panthers will be very wary of where the halves are for the Raiders in this entire set here. 10 metres out from the try line. The Panthers, they need to dig deep in defence here. They can't get time. No, charge down. It's Daniel Hoyer with the charge down. Tim James cleans it up though. Tackle zero is where they find themselves. Eli Barnes brought down. Mataus looking for the line. He's driving. And it's going to be a tight set here. Where they're going to go, it's John by Mayava, gone right. Ben Arnold gives it to Eli Barnes. Daniel Hellier, another tackle from him. Fantastic effort from the young hooker. They go left again. Tim James given to Lecky. Tour now over the top, trying to get some meters and get some points over the team. Ashley Klein wants to put it upstairs. I don't think he's got the ball down here.
Well, the Panthers are going to love this one. A little break here for them just to regather their thoughts and their breath. No try. The pressure's still on here for the Panthers. They need to hold out if they want this.
That's an important one here. Tim James goes left. Matthews down the wing. Marshall Edwards. The left boot. And he scored a try. The Raiders may be through to the next stage.
They might be after this one. Maya Avia getting around the fort. Has been out there all game. Kyoto Diab getting around one of the offload. They gave it their all. They tried to scramble. They weren't able to get there. The Penrith Panthers. What a kick this is here. Needed. They need to get this one over here. Thompson, 20 out. What a kick it is.
It's not all over yet. There's still plenty of time in the match. As Luke Thompson, he's got that kick there. It's the Raiders 18-12. 6 minutes left on the clock. The Raiders and the Panthers need to clutch something up here if they want to have a chance at the finals.
The Panthers have based this whole game off defense by the looks of it. And what a time to use it. And now, has to be now to use it. This is the set that determines it. You give away a penalty or a 6 again and it's all over. They need to give their all here, the Panthers.
This is probably the most important set of the Penrith Panthers probably ever so far in their history. The most important set of defense, the most important 5 tackles, the most important return off it. We don't know what's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen. And it's going to be a very close contest until the end. They'll be driving. They'll be playing hard. They'll be putting their absolute all in as Marshall Edwards tries to get around Crutcher, the little man, getting underneath him. Matthews gives it to Thompson. Thompson's brought down on the 50 there. Last tackle, it's Daniel Hellier with another tackle. He's done great defensively. He saved the field goal, but the try went through anyway. And here we are. Nathan Fisher on the kick return. Who's where? Stepping. Nathan Fisher through the line. Nathan Fisher's got great daylight in front of him. Eli Barnes is coming across. He's going to be brought down to the 10 there, Nathan Fisher. But here's the chance for the Panthers. Hellier's getting there. Hellier's got there. They go right. It's Crutcher going to punt for the line.
Oh.
I think he's got it here. He's got it here.
You can't write it any better. What a script's been written here for rugby league. We might need another angle here. The touchy was on the spot. Oh, there it is. On the white paint there. It's put here. Green lights here. Bluebets, the foot of the mountain. Ole with the kick to come to tie it up.
And whoa, I've got chills, I've got goosebumps. The crowd's up in arms, both teams cheering on, the Raiders booing, the Panthers staying silent so their 6 can kick this goal. This is potentially the most important kick of Ole's career. No!
Oh my God!
Oh, it's hit the post! It's hit the post! And the Panthers are 2 down with 3 minutes to go.
It's hit the steelwork here at Bluebets. Thompson, he's going to take his time for all money. Ole there just needs to come back to himself here. He gave it all into that kick, but there's still time. 3 minutes, as you said, Kay. 2 points the difference here at Bluebets.
I am in shock. I am in awe. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to curse either team here. Daniel Punch running it. The Raiders, we're looking to keep the Panthers down this edge here. Lachlan Martin will be looking to get his boys down the opposite end and get someone in. Maybe Casey Kay in for a try. Lachlan Sinclair goes to Fisher. I've suddenly developed a lisp. Fisher's going to play the ball in the 30. They go right. Daniel Hellier gives it to Sinclair. Inside 40, it's the 4th tackle. Go for the 40-20, son. Go for the 40-20. They do. It's all right with the kick. Inside 40. Where's the ball going to land? Oh, the bounce is not what they needed. Barnes there. Stepping 1. Barnes is away here. Barnes is gone. Hellier's brought him down to the 40. This is madness to finish the match off. Just over a minute left in the half in the game. The Panthers may be going home yet. And I think they will be as the Raiders will be looking to conserve the ball and conserve this game. Jordan Lewis with the ball there. Brought down just in the 20. I'm breathless. I'm beside myself. Ben Arnold driving forward there. Tim James with the ball. He goes left. It's Matthews. That's probably going to be the last play. It's 7-9 1 second. The final hooter goes. It's the Penrith Panthers eliminated. And just like that, the Panthers will not be going to the next stage of the finals. The Raiders will be. And they'll be playing the loser of the Seagulls-Broncos game. And what a match, Eddie.
You're kidding me. What a game both of these sides have put on. It was all on Ole there, but he shouldn't hold himself down for that one. It was a hard kick, and in that situation, you wouldn't expect many to get it. But just what a game both teams have put on. Tim James there coming away. It was all or nothing. It's all even across the board here, Kay.
Yeah, it is, and it's just, wow, what a game. Rugby league at its finest. Champagne footy there. As we look at some of the statistics, KCK not getting as involved as usual, no doubt targeted by the Raiders. It was that man, Nathan Fisher, 211 metres. A terrific effort from him, 5 line breaks. That is huge from Nathan Fisher there.
No, it is. Fisher's just gave his all, and especially in that second half, he set up that try, which got the score to where it is. With that line break straight down the field, got them into the position for it. It's just, being honest here, okay, statistically tonight is just absolutely all over the park. But it didn't really matter because both teams just gave their all. Daniel Hellier, 204 metres. What a game he had for them. Is probably one of his best games here in the SRL. Callum Irwin, just the gritty, determined lock he is, just giving their all. The Panthers, nobody left that field there with an inch left in their tank to keep going.
No, you're absolutely right there, Eddie. No one did. And wow, what a game. Let's look at some of those Raiders statistics here. Tim James, 229 metres. A fantastic effort from him. 3 line breaks, a tackle break, 27 tackles with 1 missed. Fantastic stuff from him. And likewise, he's probably the best player on the field, actually. And Eli Barnes is the second most run meters, 174 to his name, 7 line breaks. It's just phenomenal stuff, and the Raiders just splitting it by 2 points and winning by literally a hair.
No, winning by hair it was. There was only 3 minutes left, and they gave it their all, the Panthers, the 40-20. The bounce didn't come up for them. The Raiders just playing to their strengths, conservative, just winding down the clock, and they got the win here, and they're going to move forward next week in the SRL finals.
Yeah, and that's all we have time for tonight. It's the Raiders 18, the Panthers 16. What a sport, rugby league. Thank you for joining me, Eddie. We'll see you next week for more SRL finals action.